Hey everybody, Syntax here. Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles on the Patreon server. And we're going to start today's episode as I did when I was doing a little bit of exploring yesterday. I guess maybe between me not paying attention and just kind of recording, I failed to notice something that's kind of to the left of me right now. As you look over here, there was a little structure that I noticed in the distance right here. It kind of grabbed my attention. I was like, you know what? I didn't design that. And I was over there, did a little bit of filming, and I don't remember it being there. So what we're going to do first on this episode is let's check out what's over here and what all that is all together. I don't know if somebody has left me something or somebody decided to design something kind of in my area, but let's go check it out and see what we got. Looks like it could be some sort of sword of some kind, and it says, wouldn't you know, for Syntax enjoy. Ooh, so it's like a late Christmas party. So or a Christmas gift. So let's see what we got here. So drop down real quick. Let's dismount real fast, and hopefully, it's not trapped or nothing that's going to kill me, but let's check it out. So we've got, oh, look it out. So we got, oh man, look at that, a carpenter block. That's awesome. And we also got some anti-death boots. Okay, so I think I might have an idea who this is. So, but this is obviously because I was wearing some boots that were, that caused me to jump all over the place and take a lot of damage. And look at this, the Syntax skull cap. Increased protection from dragon breath attacks, mending respiration, aqua affinity, protection, night vision, and wow, this is very cool. And you know what? Let's see here. I think it's a little bit better than my leather cap, so let's see real quick here. Bingo, and boom, we'll throw these boots on as well. Let's get rid of the diamond boots, and bingo. So this should give us, if we were to fall down, we get the nice bouncing effect. We bounce all over the place. And I think you can hit shift. If you hit shift real quick, it stops the bouncing. Let's see. Yep, there we go. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So thank you for obviously some people out there watch my videos and see me struggling, when I was let's see if I can get back up there real quick, do this, little double jump back up. But they were struggling with me jumping around, and they obviously were like, Syntax, Syntax could use a little bit of help. So, okay, very cool. I like it. I like the design, and you know what? It kind of got me thinking. Back at this base right here, there is a nice view that I get of this little plateau over there. And I'm thinking what I can do is incorporate this whole kind of area over here into my build as well. So yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of brainstorming, but I think I have an idea what I'm going to put over here. So, okay, so let's park this guy real quick, right over here. Okay, so now that we have the nice Syntax skull cap, we've got anti-death boots, so that should hopefully protect us from falling damage, so I can do it as I build. It's going to help me out. But what are we going to work on today's episode? So, as promised, we're going to work on a mod that I haven't really touched in quite a while, and that mod is blood magic. And I haven't really dealt into the dark arts of magic in quite some time. As you can see, I really didn't do a lot of progression in here. We need to craft a couple things, and I did a little bit of research, that way I don't walk in this completely blind. But I think today we're going to work a little bit on the the basics and the beginnings of blood magic, and we maybe, if we have time, get into a little bit of tier 1 white magic as well. And I think what we'll do to wrap the episode up is we'll come back. As you can see, I've crafted a little bit more on my tower up here. We'll do a couple more fine touches over here, and as you see, I haven't really started moving in yet because there's some things that I want to do in here, and I'm still kind of getting the idea of where I'm going to lay everything out inside this pretty good size space that I got over here. So okay, so what I'm going to do is let's park our little griffin friend over here back where he belongs, and I'll get everything that we need to get going, and we'll come back, and I'll also figure out where I'm going to set up our blood magic area, and we'll come back and we'll get going, advancing in a mod that I'm excited to start getting into. So, okay, we'll see you guys in 1 second. Okay, so here we go. So I crafted the first thing that we need to make is this the snare trap. So we need to make these snares, and we need to throw it at mobs because we need to get, it's going to generate, when we do this, it's going to be able to get a demonic will from these guys. So one good effect that I did not notice that was on this helm is, check it out, night vision. And look at how much easier that opens up. This used to be dark, so very, very cool. So this is going to make things a little bit easier. So let's see if we can go ahead and see if we can extract some from, there's a creeper. Where was he at? He was right, here he is right here. So not only can we see through walls, we can also see through night. So we're a double threat. So let's see if we can get this guy. And I think we have to look for a little particle effect. Here we go. One, and it should start emulating like a white. If I remember right, looking right, it's going to start glowing. There we go, just like that. And we should be able to just kill this guy real simply. And there we go. So we get one will quantity or a quality 1.40. So very cool. So there is our first, demonic will that we've gathered. So okay, so it's also request rewards. Let's grab this real quick. Okay, let's see, it's basically an item which is used to gather to make a snare or store sword for monsters. Every monster will only drop one demonic will with a randomly generated amount of willpower, okay, which is displayed in the inventory. The demonic will is required for some recipes in the Hellforge. The size of the will is also completely random. So basically, it's completely random, and the more things we got to kill using this, you know, it's gonna, as you see, we got one that's quality 1.40. So, okay, so let's see if we can find a couple more around here. So we'll venture a little bit farther into the cave, and we got a door over here. What is that? So there is a door over there. Very interesting. So maybe we can check that out real quick. Oh, we got also some dungeon tactics flowers as well. Okay. Oh, it's a villager. Okay. Grab all this iron real fast. Okay, so there is a villager that's right here. And he's locked away, dude. Okay. And you can transfer or give me basically emerald for bone. Okay. You know what? Nah, let's see what we got in this chest here. Nothing in the chest? Nothing, dude? Okay, so the archaeologist, we'll leave you alone for now, I guess. So, okay, so let's see what else we can find around here. Alright, so we're looking for mobs, and not seeing anything around here. It seems to be fairly quiet. We got a bat over here. Maybe venture down a little bit farther. There we go. Gonna have to get used to the new boots. And it seems to be fairly quiet as we head down here. We've got more. Oh, it's one of those fires. Oh, actually, we stepped into lava. I think we can clear that real quick. There we go. Okay. So, okay. You know what I'm going to do is let me do a little bit of exploring. We'll find a couple more mobs around here, and I'll mine up some of this stuff as well, like this gold right here that we see. And we'll come back once I get, you know, a whole bunch, you know, I find a good source of mobs. Okay. I'll be back in just one quick second. Okay, as you see, we're back inside the Doom Dungeon again. Let's see if we can get this witch right here. Okay, and okay, I think he's good to go. So let's zap him real quick. There's the will over there on the ground. So let's wait off this. There we go. So there we go. Let's grab the will real quick. There we go. And we also grab, what else did we get? So we got some magical powder as well. So we got a will of 2.80. So very cool. So maybe we can find one more around here real quick. Let's see, and then we'll head back to base. Let's see, is there anything that I missed? Man, this night vision is just flat out amazing. Okay, so we got a spider over here. Okay, and can we... Oh, missed. And I don't want to attract too much attention. Where did he go? Okay, and we'll head back this way. And he's still not glowing. Oh, missed. There we go. He's glowing now. Here we go. And did we get another will for that? I don't think we got one for that. Did not see it. So, okay. Is there anything else inside this dungeon? Man, it does. You can't. One thing is you can't even tell what's light and what's dark. So, okay. So this dungeon seems to be all cleared out. Oh, we got one more mob spawner over here. Okay. And let's see. We've got a nasty spider. Oh, can we get him? Can we get him? Let's go, dude. Hey. Oh, nice throwing syntax. Here we go. Don't know if this is actually hitting. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, let's clean house real quick. There we go. Very cool. All right. Just going here, zapping away. And let's get out of dodge real quick. Okay, there we go. Woo! All right, all over the place. Okay, so I think we've got, okay, we got 3 right now, and a 3.45 wheel. So, okay, I think that's good. So let's quickly slash home and get out of dodge before we suffer any more damage. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're good to go. So, okay, so let me situate my inventory, get everything all set up, and we'll come back and we'll progress down. I think we need to, you know, what we can do is claim our reward real quick. Here we get a, you know, below 1.98 will and some gold in the common loot bag. So there we go. And the next thing we need to go ahead and craft is the Hellfire Forge, which is simply dark gems, lapis plates, gold, chiseled stone, a block of iron, some black dye. So nothing crazy. So let me get this crafted and ready to go, and we'll come back and we'll kind of see what we can get going with the Hellfire Forge. Okay, be back in 1 second.
Okay, here we go. So I think I got everything we need to make this this Hellfire Forge. So let's check it out. So I need to, in the quest log, if we look back in Blood Magic real quick, we need inside the advanced crafting table. Okay, and oh, you know what? One other thing I'm gonna need is black dye of some kind. I think I've got. I think we can use. I should have some black. Where did I put it? That's the black flower. That could work. Here we go. I was going to use this guy right here. The Black Lotus. And I think 1 makes 2, I think. Oh, maybe not. What was the trick for that? Oh, that's right. We have to use the mortar. Okay, and I think I probably have a mortar around here somewhere. Somewhere. Don't tell me I need to make one of those guys too. Let's see. We're going to need... I don't think I see one. Okay, so let's make a mortar real quick. And I think it's just simply, if I remember right, one of these guys... 1 iron ingot and 1 stick. It might actually be 2 iron ingots real quick. Okay, let's just grab 2 iron ingots. We'll make one mortar real fast, and I want to say it went like this. Is it like this? Chisel. Here and here. There we go. Okay. I knew I kind of remembered it a little bit. All these times I've had to craft these things over and over and over, and we should be able to just make these 2 guys. There we go. Black dye. There we go. Okay, cool. Now let's just throw this guy. Do we have room in this guy? Nope. We'll just put it over here for now. I say we'll put it over here for now, but I've got it completely full of we need another Syntech dump check. Well, wouldn't you know? Here we go right here. So, okay. So there we go. So let's see. So if we're going to get this guy crafted up, we should, I think I got everything we need. So let's see. So we're going to make 1 Hellfire Forge. And bingo. There we go. Okay. So, for the time being, let's see. Let's first collect our quest reward real quick. We get a golden apple, some glass, mystical fertilizer, and some silver coin. Okay. Nothing too crazy. And let's see. What do we need to make? The first thing that we're going to need to make along the list is the Petty Tartic Gem, which, to make this guy, we're going to need inside the Hellfire Forge, redstone, blue dye, which we probably can use, yep, lapis, gold, and glass. Okay. And we need a Tartic Gem worth... Or excuse me, yeah, worth, it says 0, but I thought it was for 1. But let's check it out real quick. So I guess for the time being, let's just throw the Hellfire Forge down. Not going to be a permanent home, but let's just throw this guy right here for now. Okay, so we need to get 1 piece of glass, which we got right here. Let's go grab redstone. 1 redstone, 1 lapis, and we need 1 gold ingot, which we got right here. There we go. And if we throw this guy into the Hellfire Forge, and it was gold, redstone, lapis, and then 1 will, we should get, if it just takes 1 second, there we go, bingo. So 1 Petty Tartic Gem. Okay, cool. All right, so now, one of the good things about that is now we don't have to carry around all these different kind of will right here. Now it will simply just... As we kill mobs, it will put all our will into here. So okay, and it holds a see. Let's see. The Petty Tartic Gem is a storage for the demonic will up to amount of 64. So it stores 64. Is there a way to put these guys in here? That I do not know. I don't know if we can do that. Will they craft together? Nope. Okay. Well. Just know we'll have to use those guys, but anything we can collect going forward will go into the gem. So okay, so what's the next thing we need to craft? Well, what we need to do is craft our reward real quick. So we get lapis, a bunch of another iron sword. Okay, now we need to make the centite sword. Well, now this sword is what we're going to do is going to replace the whole throwing of the snares. So now that we can craft this guy, we don't have to craft the snares no more. So what do we need for this? We need, oh, what did you know? 1 iron sword. We're going to need the Tartic Gem and Demonic Will. So, okay. So, let's throw this into the Hellfire Forge. And we're going to need 1 sword and 1 Tartic Gem. There we go. And bingo. There we go. So, we got 1 sentient sword right there. So, okay. So, what we need to do is we're going to need to make 1 more. How many more glass we do? So, we need to make 1 more of this. 1, and 1, and let's make 1 more round so we can get another gem real fast. Gold, redstone, and lapis, and 1 piece of glass. And we're going to need 1 will. Let's grab this guy right here. There we go. And that should make us one more gem. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so what's next on the quest log? So we can grab gold plates, electrotine. We got electrotine with our mystical agriculture farm, so we don't really need that stuff anymore. You know, we've got plenty of that. I'll just grab gold plates. There we go. Cool. Okay, so now we need to... Okay, so here's the big decision that we're needing to make. So now we're going to make our tier 1 blood altar. And what does it need to make the blood altar? So we need lapis, we need silicon, gold, stone tank, demon plate. Okay, so this is something new right here. Demon metal, which I know is on the quest line back in ore alloys and smeltery, which is right here. And it's one metal that I have not made yet, but I know how to make it. So maybe what we'll do is let me get everything ready for this. We'll come back, we'll make some demon metal, we'll make the blood altar, and I think I have an idea where we're going to put this. So call me crazy, but I'm going to give you guys, this is what I'm thinking. So hear me out. Okay, so we got this whole area back here, right? And we're going to need a very significant size area for a blood altar. So what I'm thinking is there's two options. Option number one being that this is not going to be our main workshop anymore. I'm not going to have the, you know, the smeltery in here anymore. The smeltery is going to be located over here now for now. But we could put it here, and we could reconfigure this base a little bit. I might have to do a little bit of knocking out walls and expanding out. Or what I'm thinking is we can add an addition to the base back on this side over here. So as you can see, we got this whole area here, and I can build a pretty good size platform to house, you know, a good sized blood altar and even a mob farm above it. I kind of leaning towards this area over here, just simply because it would be easier to make than rather trying to redesign this whole base from you know, from the inside out. So, but I will make that determination, I think, in between episodes and kind of get a basic area set up. Or if anything, I'll maybe, you know, we'll do a little cut and I'll do a little bit of thinking and maybe get a nice starting area out. So, okay. So what we need to do is let me get everything together, and I will get this blood altar. Let's get it all crafted first. So we'll come back with the demon metal, and I'll show you guys how we make this stuff. So, okay. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so here we go. So I think I'm in a pretty safe location because we're going to have to play a little bit with lava right now. So let's see. If we need to make a well real quick, a very simple lava well, and I think we can just go simply like this. It'll drop the lava in, and we should be able to drop in the gold ingots. There we go. And as you can see, it made one demon ingot. So now we need to duplicate the process a couple more times. I just don't want to spam it because it does create a little bit of lag on my computer. Let's see, there we go. Bingo and one more. There we go, perfect. Okay, so there we go. So that's 12 demon ingots, and that should give us not only the quest line completion, it also is going to give us the needed plates that we're going to need for crafting, you know, our nice little first tier 1 blood altar. So okay, so and I think I got a couple of demon plates in here that I've gotten over time. Yeah, we've got 4. So we need to only make, I think, what do we need, 6? I think it was 6. Let's double check real quick. Okay, so back in our quest line, blood magic, blood altar, it was 6 demon plates. We're gonna also need some blocks of gold as well. So okay, so let's drop this stuff in real quick, and we're gonna need to, let's just go ahead and do that real fast. Get those crafted up, and we need to also grab us some. We're going to need to get some silicon plates. We're going to need to get, the blocks of gold is what's going to be. I might pull this back a little bit. So let's see. I've got, actually, you know what? I think we're okay. So we've got 16, 18, and do we have enough? As this is cooking up right now, maybe we can jump it into our, whoa! And yeah, I'm going to have to get used to these boots again. There we go. Wow. Okay, jumping all over the place. Okay, I think we got enough lava in here. Maybe we'll just dump it all in, and maybe we'll cook it up in time. We can get 2 blocks out of here. So okay, maybe I'll have to do another cut here real quick where everything's cooking up, and we're gonna come back and we'll make the blood altar, and I'll get a nice little starting area for it. So that should be enough lava. So, okay, yeah, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, here we go. So let's craft the blood altar, and let's progress a couple more things before we wrap up, at least on the progression side of blood magic for today. So okay, so the blood altar should be ready to go into the advanced crafting table. So we can simply look up real fast, blood altar, and we should be able to shift click this guy in real quick. Bingo, there we go. Nice. Okay, so there is the first key component for getting deeper into blood magic. So okay, so let's see, we can get black iron ingot, silicon or dark gems. You know what, let's get black iron ingots, because you know what? We've also got mystical agriculture. We're able to make dark gems as well. So let's just throw that stuff in there real quick. Okay, so what is the next thing that we need to make? So back into black magic, and we've got arcane ashes and also the sacrificial knife. Well, I want to make the knife, so let's see what it takes to make the knife, because this is what we're going to need, at least at the beginning, to getting blood to make the the blood altar work. So we need to make, inside the blacksmith workshop, we need dark gems, we need some gold ingots, golden sword, iron, and some sticks, and a whole bunch of methane gas. And what did you know? Syntax has been doing a little bit of preparation. Almost seems like I looked ahead to see what we needed. So I think I've got everything we need to go. So if we just get to the sacramental, or the sacrificial dagger, we should be able to just shift click this guy right in, and bingo, there we go. Okay, so that is the other piece of the puzzle. So now if we just drop down our blood altar, and let's do that upstairs just for testing purposes. We'll drop this guy down right here, and this is not where it's going to be his permanent home, but if we get near the altar, and if we just simply shift click, there we go. As you can see, we've transferred a little bit of blood into the blood altar. So okay, I like it. Very cool. So let's pick that back up, and we're going to lose a little bit of blood right there, but that's no problem. Syntax is full of blood to give. So okay, so what I think I decided also in between the little cuts and a little getting ready for the next little recording session right here, I am going to expand this out this way, and we're going to put the blood altar over here, and I'm going to build a nice little platform. And what did you know? I'm going to build the platform right now. So instead of building over here at to finish up the episode, we're going to build a nice little platform, at least starting platform, where I can get blood magic going a little bit, because we're going to need a pretty good sized space to put as we progress down the blood the blood magic line. So okay, so I'm going to get all my material, my crafting, get my crafting and designing hat on, and I'm going to see what I can come up with, at least for the beginning, and then we're going to wrap the episode up. Okay, we'll see you guys in 1 second, see what I come up with. Okay, so we're going to wrap the episode up right there. Not too bad start for Black Magic, and I haven't messed with that mod in a while, and I think we did a pretty good job of at least getting the basics down and getting a good basic foundation that we can expand out on. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a little bit of world exploring. I'm looking for astral sorcery temples, and I need to find myself a large scale one. I found a whole bunch of small ones, but I'm going to do a little bit of exploring, and we'll come back once I find one, because I would like to get in the next episode into at least a little bit of the basics of astral sorcery, because I feel like that's where we need to be going. Here's one over here. This is a small one. So these are the small type of temples. I need to find a large one. The whole world's been kind of cluttered with these small ones. So eventually I'll find a big one. It's just going to take a little bit of exploring. So okay, so that's going to wrap the episode right here. So please drop down, like the video, share the video. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out grow. And if you want to contribute to the channel, so any little bit of donations that I get from a Patreon go directly back into my channel so that I can create this content for you guys. So okay, so we'll see you guys on the next episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles on the Patreon server. Okay, take care, everybody.